Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Digital Coins. PK, today we are diving deep into one of the most iconic coins of American history, the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, a coin that represents not only a monetary denomination, but also a story of legacy, space exploration, American strength, and numismatic development, introduced in 1971 and continuing until 1978. The Eisenhower Dollar was the first U.S. $1 coin issued since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935, and the first U.S. dollar coin to feature President Dwight D. Eisenhower on its obverse. The year 1972 marks the second year of issue and holds a significant place in the series because of its design types, varieties, and historical importance. President Dwight D. Eisenhower served as the 34th President of the United States from 1953 to 1961, and before that he was the Supreme Commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force in Europe during World War II. His leadership in both military and political spheres shaped the United States during critical periods of the 20th century. Following his death in 1969, Congress and the U.S. Mint chose to honor him with a commemorative coin that would be placed into circulation rather than reserved solely for collectors, making this coin accessible to all Americans. The Eisenhower Dollar also paid tribute to the Apollo 11 moon landing with its reverse design, a powerful symbol of American innovation and global achievement in the space race. The 1972 Eisenhower Dollar features on its obverse a strong left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower designed by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparro. This design shows the president's likeness with bold, clean lines intended to emphasize his strength, character, and dignity. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the year 1972 placed beneath the truncation of the neck. This design was meant to evoke both patriotic sentiment and historical respect for Eisenhower's contributions. The reverse design is equally significant. It features a majestic American bald eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch with the Earth visible in the background. This image was directly inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia and symbolizes peace, power, and exploration. The reverse also includes the inscriptions "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and $1. Frank Gasparro also designed this side and created a powerful symbol of the American space program's triumph and international presence. The 1972 Eisenhower Dollar is notable among collectors because of its multiple varieties and design types. There are three main types of reverse designs used in that year, known to collectors as Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Type 1 has a low-relief earth with no distinct islands and appears somewhat flattened. It was used for early Philadelphia Mint strikes. Type 2 is rare and was only struck at the Philadelphia Mint. It features a rounder earth with small islands shown more clearly, but the details are still limited and somewhat the 3 and highly prized by collectors. Type 3 has more refined, sharper details of the earth and islands and became the standard design for later mintings. This level of variation makes the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar an important coin for variety hunters and specialists within the numismatic community. The coins were minted in several different compositions in 1972. There were circulation strikes made from copper-nickel-clad compositions and special collector versions made from a silver-clad composition. The silver coins were available only in uncirculated and proof sets sold directly by the United States Mint, and these were struck at the San Francisco Mint bearing the S Mint mark. The circulation strike coins were made at the Philadelphia and Denver Mints and may bear no mint mark or AD Mint mark respectively. Each mint had its own die characteristics, strike quality, and subtle details that collectors can identify and study, adding a rich layer of complexity and historical investigation to the series. Another notable aspect of the Eisenhower Dollar is its size and weight. It has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters and weighs approximately 22.68 grams, making it one of the largest U.S. coins ever circulated in modern times. This size made it somewhat cumbersome for everyday transactions, and as a result, it was not widely used in daily commerce, though it remained popular in casinos, vending machines, and government offices. The coin's large format, however, provided an excellent canvas for bold artistic expression and helped ensure its lasting presence in coin collections across the country. During the early 1970s, the Eisenhower dollar played a unique role in American culture as inflation was on the rise and public confidence in the economy fluctuated. The introduction of the dollar coin was both a symbolic and practical measure aimed at reintroducing a high-denomination coin into circulation. The U.S. government hoped that by producing a dollar coin that was both patriotic and artistic, it would encourage the public to adopt coinage for higher value transactions and reduce the cost of printing $1 bills. However, the coin's limited use and large size led to it being collected more than spent, and over time it became a mainstay of collections rather than wallets. In the 1972 series, quality control and die were major concerns. The high relief of Eisenhower's portrait meant that many coins struck for circulation showed signs of flattening and lack of detail, especially in areas like the hair and cheekbone. Collectors often seek examples with strong strikes, minimal bag marks, and full luster, with some of the best examples graded and encapsulated by third-party grading services like PCGS and NGC. The silver versions, issued in special sets, have become increasingly popular among collectors, not only for their precious metal content but for their superior strike quality and pristine condition. These coins have become a staple in U.S. mint silver sets and represent an important silver versions issued in special sets have become increasingly popular among collectors, not only for their precious metal content but for their superior strike quality and pristine condition. These coins have become a staple in U.S. mint silver sets and represent an important chapter in the U.S. Mint's efforts to balance collector demand with practical coinage needs beyond its technical and design features. The Eisenhower dollar holds a place in American hearts as a tribute to a great leader and a time of space exploration, innovation, and national pride for young collectors. It can serve as a gateway to deeper numismatic study for history enthusiasts. It offers a snapshot of America in the early 1970s, when the country was transitioning from one era to another with challenges in Vietnam, civil rights, energy crises, and political change for coin dealers and hobbyists. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar remains a piece worth discussing, analyzing, and appreciating for both its common and rare varieties. Educational institutions often use the Eisenhower dollar in lessons on economics, art history, and American government, illustrating how a single coin can carry the legacy of leadership, inspire awe for scientific achievement, and show the intersection between art and commerce. The coin's relevance has continued into modern times with renewed interest in large dollar coins, especially among younger generations and those rediscovering the beauty of coin collecting in a digital age. In today's world where digital payments dominate and small change is less frequently used, the Eisenhower dollar reminds us of a time when physical coins still played a meaningful role in expressing national identity and inspiring public imagination. Whether you're looking at this coin from a collector's perspective, a historian's viewpoint, or simply as someone curious about the past, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar has something for everyone. Its artistry, durability, symbolism, and variation make it a rich subject worthy of deep exploration and discussion. In future videos, we will compare Eisenhower dollars from different years, examine mint errors, and dive into grading and authentication practices, so stay tuned to Digital Coins PK for more fascinating coin stories and detailed analysis.